Did you know one of the first ever real-world transactions used Bitcoin to buy 2 pizzas? Those pizzas cost 10,000 Bitcoin. Today, September 1st, 2025, 10,000 BTC would be worth a staggering sum enough to buy a pizza franchise, or potentially the global supply chain behind it. From late-night snack to global asset class, a story of volatility innovation, immense potential drawing investors, technologists, curious minds all asking, what comes next? Beyond dramatic price charts, some call it digital gold, a scarce, decentralized store of value, a hedge against inflation and economic uncertainty. Unlike currencies controlled by central banks, Bitcoin runs on the blockchain, secured by a global network of computers. No single entity can control it, manipulate its supply, or reverse transactions. Navigating the world of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency can often feel like trying to drink from a fire hose. The market moves at lightning speed, new information, trends, opportunities emerging every single day. Staying on top of it all is a full-time job. Separating the signal from the noise is the key to making informed financial decisions. This is precisely why I dedicate my time to breaking down these complex topics into clear, actionable insights that you can use to build your wealth and secure your financial future. My goal is to empower you with the knowledge you need, without the hype and speculation that so often clouds the crypto space. If you find this kind of detailed, no-nonsense analysis valuable, I encourage you to subscribe to my newsletter. It's the best way to ensure you never miss a critical update. Each week, I send out exclusive content that goes deeper than what you see here, covering latest market movements, under-the-radar trends, my personal take on where the smart money is going. As a special thank you for joining the community, every new subscriber will receive a small bonus gift. Signing up is simple. Just click the subscription link, enter your email, and you'll get immediate access. As of September 2025, the Bitcoin price story is one of consolidation and cautious optimism. After the explosive bull run late 2024, early 2025, which saw Bitcoin push past its previous all-time highs, the market has entered a more measured phase. We are currently seeing the price hover in a range between $85,000 and $95,000. This period of sideways movement, while less thrilling than a parabolic rally, is a healthy and necessary part of any market cycle. It allows the market to build a strong support base, shake out weak hands, and prepare for its next significant move. The trading volume has been moderate, suggesting that long-term holders are remaining steadfast while short-term traders are driving the minor fluctuations. The most significant was the wave of profit-taking that naturally followed the new highs. Many investors who bought in during the previous bear market saw their portfolios multiply. We are observing a significant outflow of Bitcoin from exchanges to private wallets. This is a classic bullish indicator, as it suggests that investors are moving their coins into cold storage. Looking ahead, technical analysts are closely watching key support and resistance levels. When it comes to forecasting Bitcoin's future price, expert opinions are as varied as they are bold, but a general consensus of long-term bullishness prevails. Many prominent financial analysts and institutions have updated their targets for the end of 2025 and beyond. Analysts at major investment banks like Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan, who were once skeptics, now regularly publish research on cryptocurrency. Many of their models, which factor in stock-to-flow ratios, network growth, and institutional adoption metrics, point toward a 6-figure Bitcoin by year-end. A common prediction places Bitcoin in the $120,000 to $150,000 range, citing the continued influx of institutional capital as the primary driver for this next wave of appreciation. One of the most influential models continues to be the stock-to-flow or S2F model, which quantifies scarcity to predict price. This model treats Bitcoin like a commodity such as gold or silver, and has historically tracked its long-term price trajectory with surprising accuracy. Following the last halving event in 2024, which cut the new supply of Bitcoin in half, the model predicts a significant price increase during this cycle. They believe that the full effect of the supply shock from the halving is yet to be priced in, and they expect the price to accelerate dramatically as we head into 2026. The global regulatory landscape for Bitcoin in 2025 is a complex and fragmented tapestry, with different nations taking vastly different approaches. In the United States, the regulatory fog is finally beginning to lift, providing much-needed clarity for investors and businesses. The Securities and Exchange Commission, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission with the CFTC, largely overseeing Bitcoin as a commodity. This has paved the way for more sophisticated financial products, expanded spot Bitcoin ETFs options markets. The increased regulatory certainty is a significant bullish catalyst. It gives large conservative institutions the green light to allocate capital to the asset class without fear of legal ambiguity. In contrast, the European Union has moved forward with its Markets in Crypto Assets, or MiCA, regulation creating a unified legal framework across its member states. MiCA aims to protect consumers, prevent market abuse, ensure financial stability, and foster innovation. Not all developments are positive, however, some nations remain restrictive. Countries like China have doubled down on outright bans on trading, bans on mining, citing concerns about capital flight and financial stability. Similarly, India remains in a state of regulatory limbo. The trend, however, is toward acceptance and integration rather than prohibition. The focus has shifted from whether to regulate to how to regulate. While price speculation often dominates the headlines, Bitcoin's real-world adoption has been steadily and quietly growing, laying a foundation for its long-term value. One of the most significant areas of adoption is its use as a reserve asset by public corporations, private corporations. Following the pioneering move by companies like MicroStrategy, a growing number of firms have added Bitcoin to their balance sheets. They see it as a superior treasury asset compared to cash, which is constantly being devalued by inflation. Beyond corporate treasuries, Bitcoin is finding practical utility in countries experiencing high inflation and economic instability. Argentina, Turkey, Nigeria citizens are turning to Bitcoin as a reliable store of value and a means of exchange. For them, Bitcoin isn't a speculative investment, it's a financial lifeline. The Lightning Network, a Layer 2 scaling solution on Bitcoin, has made small, everyday transactions feasible. In 2025, the Lightning Network has matured significantly, boasting more capacity, reliability, and easier apps. This enables new micropayment apps, tipping content creators on social platforms, paying for coffee at local cafes. Finally, nation-state adoption continues to evolve. El Salvador's legal tender experiment is a global case study, mixed results. In summary, the Bitcoin landscape in September 2025 is a dynamic mix of price consolidation, bullish long-term predictions, clarifying regulations, expanding real-world use cases. The price has found a stable range after its recent rally, building a strong foundation. On-chain metrics suggest quiet accumulation by long-term holders. Experts, armed with models like stock-to-flow analysis of institutional inflows, largely anticipate a continued upward trajectory, with the $100,000 milestone seen as the next major catalyst. At the same time, major economies like the United States and European Union are creating clearer legal frameworks, reducing uncertainty and welcoming institutional capital even as other nations remain cautious. This is all happening while Bitcoin's adoption as a corporate reserve asset and a tool for financial freedom grows steadily worldwide. The information presented here is a snapshot of a market that is constantly in motion. To truly stay ahead and make the most informed decisions for your portfolio, you need ongoing, reliable analysis. This is why I want to again invite you to subscribe to my weekly newsletter. All new subscribers receive my free guide, The 5 Common Mistakes New Crypto Investors Make, and How to Avoid Them. Don't get left behind. Let's navigate the future of finance together. Now that you have a solid understanding of where Bitcoin stands today, the logical next step is to explore the broader ecosystem that it pioneered. Therefore, I highly recommend you check out my next piece, which will be focused on Ethereum and the future of smart contracts. The journey into cryptocurrency is a marathon, not a sprint, and continuous education is your most valuable asset.